Hey fam, welcome back. So today I'm going to be making okra soup, guys. So to begin, in a pot I will be adding all the proteins. I'm using chicken and I'm using beef and some mackerel fish. So after putting the meat into the pot, I added some seasoning cubes. So after adding the seasoning cube, the next thing I did was to cover for the meat to simmer for some time. So the next, I have some mackerel fish which I'm going to be deboning. Actually, this fish I grilled it myself, so I'm just gonna debone it because I'll be using it for this soup. So next, I check back the meat that was simmering. This was after 15 minutes. So I like my meat not to overcook. So the next thing I did was to pour in some pepper powder. After pouring in the pepper powder, I added some locust beans. So after adding the locust beans, I add in some water, because at first I didn't add water to the meat because I wanted to have taste. So the next thing I did was to pour in some crayfish powder. After pouring in some crayfish powder, I poured in some palm oil. So after pouring in the palm oil, I added some parts of this fish. I didn't add everything. I wanted to have that great fish taste. So after adding the fish, I started to combine everything together. So after stirring, I covered for that to simmer for some minutes, like 15 to 20 minutes. This was after 20 minutes. So you can see that the oil has incorporated into the meat. So next, I added some okra. So this okra, I used my food processor to grate it because I didn't want it to be too smooth. So after adding the okra, I started to mix the okra into proteins. So guys, this soup is a very easy one. If you really want to enjoy your okra soup, you don't need to allow it to be. You don't need to overcook your okra for you to have that okra taste. Guys, at this point, after stirring everything together, so I poured in the remaining deboned mackerel fish. So after pouring in the fish, I stirred again to mix together. So guys, at this point, the soup was almost ready. Yeah, it tasted actually good. You can see from the look, and it was so slimy. This is exactly how I like my okra soup to be. So when I saw that was about some time, that it has cooked for some time, then I added the chopped okra again. You can either grate your okra or make it this way. Which other way is quite okay, but for me the most important thing is not allowing your okra to be overcooked, so that you have that okra, so that you have that okra taste, guys. At this point, guys, it was almost ready and to be eaten. I actually made some oat fufu, which I used in pairing this delicious okra soup. You can actually try it out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.